Hey, tech enthusiasts! Have you noticed the buzz in Silicon Valley lately? Just a few years ago, landing a job at Google was the ultimate dream. Think free gourmet meals, ping pong tables, and the prestige of working at a tech giant that shaped the internet. But something's shifting. Engineers, researchers, and product managers are packing their bags and leaving the comfort of Google for scrappy, mission-driven AI startups like Anthropic. Why are these brilliant minds trading stability for the uncertainty of startup? What's pulling them away from the FANG bubble and toward a new wave of innovation? In this video, we're diving deep into 7 compelling reasons why tech workers are making this bold move. From chasing purpose to escaping bureaucracy, these insights will show you why the future of tech is happening outside the walls of big tech. So, grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore this game-changing trend together. You're not going to want to miss this. Imagine waking up every day knowing your work could change the world, not just boost a company's stock price. For many tech workers, this craving for purpose is driving them from Google to startups like Anthropic. At Google, projects often focus on incremental improvements, like tweaking ad algorithms or refining search results by a fraction of a percent. While these tasks are important, they can feel disconnected from the bigger picture. In contrast, Anthropic is laser-focused on building safe, interpretable AI that could redefine how humans interact with technology. Engineers at Anthropic aren't just coding features. They're tackling existential questions about AI's role in society. For example, a researcher might spend their day ensuring an AI model doesn't amplify biases, knowing their work could prevent harm on a global scale. This sense of mission resonates deeply with tech workers who want their skills to solve real problems. They're also drawn to Anthropic's public benefit corporation structure, which prioritizes social good over profit. When you're part of a team that's shaping the future of AI with ethics in mind, every line of code feels like a step towards something bigger. For these workers, the chance to make a tangible impact is worth leaving Google's cushy perks behind. Picture this. You're a brilliant engineer with a game-changing idea, but you're stuck in endless meetings, waiting for approvals from 3 different managers. Sound familiar? At Google, bureaucracy has become a growing pain point. With over 180,000 employees, decisions often move at a snail's pace, bogged down by layers of red tape and internal politics. Tech workers are frustrated when innovative projects get shelved because they don't align with short-term revenue goals. Startups like Anthropic, on the other hand, offer a breath of fresh air. With smaller teams, often just a few hundred people, decisions happen fast, and ideas can go from whiteboard to prototype in weeks, not years. At Anthropic, engineers have the autonomy to experiment, take risks, and pivot quickly without navigating a maze of corporate gatekeepers. This freedom is especially appealing to ex-Googlers who've seen their passion projects stalled by not right now emails. Plus, Anthropic's flat structure means everyone's voice matters, whether you're a junior developer or a senior researcher. For tech workers craving a workplace where they can actually move the needle, startups are the antidote to big tech's sluggish machinery. Culture isn't just ping-pong tables and free snacks. It's about shared values and a sense of purpose. Google's early days are defined by its "Don't be evil" motto, but many workers feel that spirit has faded as the company grew into a corporate giant. Today, Google's focus on ads and cloud services can feel more about market dominance than innovation. Startups like Anthropic, however, are built on a mission that resonates with idealistic tech workers, creating AI that's safe, ethical, and aligned with human values. Anthropic's founders, former OpenAI researchers, left to start a company that puts safety first, and that ethos attracts talent who want to work somewhere they believe in. Employees at Anthropic often talk about a culture of unconventional thinkers, where intellectual curiosity and ethical debates are encouraged. For example, team meetings might dive into philosophical questions about AI's societal impact, not just product roadmaps. This mission-driven vibe creates a tight-knit community where workers feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. For ex-Googlers, swapping a corporate culture for one that aligns with their values is a no-brainer. Let's face it, AI is the hottest field in tech right now, and startups like Anthropic are at the forefront. While Google has made strides in AI with projects like DeepMind and Gemini, its massive size means it's often playing catch-up in the fast-moving world of generative AI. Tech workers want to be where the action is, building groundbreaking models like Anthropic's Claude, which competes head-to-head with ChatGPT. At Anthropic, engineers and researchers work on problems that push the boundaries of AI, like making models more interpretable or reducing harmful outputs. This hands-on innovation is a stark contrast to Google, where many AI projects are siloed or tied to existing products like Search or YouTube. For example, an ex-Googler at Anthropic might spend their day designing algorithms to make AI more transparent, a challenge that feels like solving a puzzle with global implications. The chance to work on cutting-edge tech, publish research, and shape the AI revolution is a magnet for talent. Tech workers know that being at a startup like Anthropic puts them at the epicenter of the next big thing, and they're willing to trade Google's stability for that thrill. At Google, you're often a small cog in a massive machine. Even if you're a rockstar engineer, your work might only move the needle by a tiny fraction. Startups like Anthropic offer something Google can't: real ownership and high-stakes responsibility. At a smaller company, every contribution counts, and your work can directly shape the product or even the company's future. Imagine being one of the first 50 employees at Anthropic, where your code could define how Claude handles complex tasks, or your research could influence AI's safety standard worldwide. This level of impact is intoxicating for ambitious tech workers. Plus, startups often offer equity packages that, while risky, could lead to life-changing payouts if the company succeeds. For example, early employees at Anthropic stand to gain significantly if the startup's $40 billion valuation continues to climb. At Google, stock grants are generous, but diluted by the company's massive scale. For ex-Googlers, the chance to own a meaningful piece of startup success and see their work make a direct difference is a powerful motivator to jump ship. Google used to be the poster child for bold innovation. Think Google Glass, self-driving cars, or mapping the entire planet. But in recent years, many workers feel the company has become risk-averse, prioritizing safe bets over moonshots. Projects like Area 120, Google's internal incubator, have been scaled back, and experimental ideas often get killed if they don't promise immediate profits. This cautious approach frustrates creative tech workers who want to take big swings. Startups like Anthropic, by contrast, are all about calculated risks. Founded by ex-OpenAI researchers who broke away to pursue a bolder vision for safe AI, Anthropic encourages experimentation and isn't afraid to tackle tough problems, even if the payoff isn't immediate. For instance, Anthropic's work on computer use capabilities, where AI can navigate screens and complete tasks like humans, pushes the envelope in ways Google's more conservative AI projects don't. Tech workers are drawn to this fearless mindset, where failure is seen as a learning opportunity, not a career killer. For ex-Googlers, joining a startup feels like rediscovering the entrepreneurial spirit that big tech has lost. Google's perks are legendary: free massages, on-site gyms, and all-you-can-eat sushi. But for many tech workers, these benefits don't make up for a workplace that can feel impersonal and metric-driven. With thousands of employees, it's easy to feel like a number, not a person. Anthropic, with its smaller scale and mission-driven focus, offers a more human-centric environment. Employees report a culture of genuine collaboration, where ideas are debated openly, and everyone's contributions are valued. For example, a junior engineer at Anthropic might find themselves brainstorming with the CEO, something unthinkable at Google's scale. Anthropic also emphasizes work-life balance in a way that feels authentic, with flexible schedules and no title politics that force people into management roles they don't want. This contrasts with Google's recent push for return-to-office policies and badge tracking for performance reviews, which some workers see as micromanaging. For ex-Googlers, Anthropic's tight-knit, People-first culture feels like a return to what tech was supposed to be, a place where creativity and connection thrive. All right, let's bring it all home. The tech world is changing, and the exodus from Google to startups like Anthropic is proof. Tech workers are leaving for meaningful impact, freedom from bureaucracy, mission-driven cultures, cutting-edge AI innovation, high-stakes ownership, bold risk-taking, and human-centric workplaces. These 7 reasons show why the FANG bubble is losing its shine and why the next wave of innovation is happening at scrappy, purpose-driven startups. If you're a tech worker or just someone fascinated by Silicon Valley, this trend is a wake-up call. The future isn't at the top of a corporate ladder. It's in the hands of those bold enough to build it. So what do you think? Are startups like Anthropic the new frontier, or is big tech still king? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear what's on your mind. If you found this video eye-opening, give it a big thumbs up and share it with a friend who's curious about the tech world. Until next time, keep dreaming big, stay curious, and let's see where this tech revolution takes us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content.